but we know what we're doing for the most part. So I'll go ahead and share my screen. That's one great thing about technology. This makes things a lot easier to share. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about custom software, technology, and tools overview. Can everyone see it fine?
Yes, we can see it. Sorry, we're still on mute.
I can't. I see a square with a stick figure.
Square with a stick figure?
Yes, I see the orange background.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Well, that's just me. Never mind. I'll
Okay, let's see. Okay, so for project types, so for custom software, there's custom web applications, custom mobile apps, WordPress business websites, custom designer homepages, so websites from professional designs with HTML and CSS. So we're gonna go over some of those things. So for custom web applications, so for web software in your browser, usually built for a niche purpose, built using web technologies such as PHP, Ruby on Rails, JavaScript, React.js, HTML, and CSS. So a lot of that probably doesn't make sense to you, but so for those PHP, Ruby on Rails, and JavaScript, so those are just different web technologies built and used to build software. So usually companies focus on one area of that predominantly, but with KitFox Design, we can actually build anything with any of those. So it kind of makes it more where we can do more things with those. So some examples of some custom web applications would be Facebook, Airbnb, QuickBooks, Chartech Core, Zoom, what we're using right now. So those would be more like custom web applications. And so with KitFox Design, we can make something similar to these examples with these web technologies that we have. For custom mobile apps, so those are downloaded from Apple Store or Google Play for Android. So those feature push notifications, fingerprint authorization, offline file storage, geolocation. So there's two types, there's fully native and hybrid mobile apps. So some examples of mobile apps would be Instagram, Uber, Robinhood, Zillow. So we can make something that is similar to those mobile apps as well. So a fully native, so what makes it native? Originally apps had to be written twice, once in Java for Android and once in Objective-C for Apple. So more recently, apps have been able to be written once and translated to Android and Apple through tools such as React Native by Facebook, Flutter by Google, and Xamarin by Microsoft. Each uses a different programming language and platform, but the end result or mobile app is the same and equal to the original method. So some examples of native apps would be Instagram, so that's using React Native, and so is Walmart, Tesla, Uber Eats. So for New York Times and Square, that's using Flutter. UPS is using Xamarin. So they're just different languages or different web technologies used to make those mobile apps. So for a hybrid mobile app, so what makes a hybrid app? Before tools like React Native, the only cross-platform options were tools like Ionic Framework. Hybrid apps emulate mobile apps by running a browser window that looks exactly like a mobile app on your phone. They also have access to things such as camera, fingerprint, geolocation, and file storage. In the past, there were noticeable differences in quality, but as of recently, advances have been made to make any differences small. So some examples of hybrid mobile apps would be the Target mobile app, Amtrak, Panera Bread, AAA, NASA, and then the Mercedes-Benz of Bakersfield. So that's a mobile app that KitFox Design did do. So that would be considered a hybrid mobile app. And then there's WordPress business websites. So why reinvent the wheel? Most similar front-facing websites for businesses utilize the WordPress CMS, which runs on top of PHP to produce fast, beautiful templated websites. Additionally, there is a large number of plugins available, such as gallery, contact forms, newsletters, and live chat integrations. So they're quick and easy to set up, although limited in customization due to the CMS. So the WordPress websites are really nice, but you just can't customize it as much as maybe you would like. And so some examples of that would be our Kit Fox Design website, Chartec, Tacos La Via, which we did their website, and the Business Networking Group's website. So those are all business WordPress websites. So custom designed homepages. So stand out with a custom design. Given a high resolution mockup, sketch, or Adobe XD file from a professional designer, we can take that design and turn it into a mobile responsive web landing page. So we were recently hired to do by a startup out of New York, Seago Car Insurance, to build their homepage. So they provided us a sketch file to go off of. And then we also have experience in building for nonprofits and dental associations. So we put down the examples of Seago Insurance, which I actually have the example to show you as well, and then Cap Berkshire. So personal projects examples. This is for a custom mobile app. So this is built using Ionic framework. So this is what Kit Fox Design has done for Mercedes-Benz of Bakersfield. Let's skip the login. But has the endless scroll similar to Instagram, and then you could favorite which cars that you like and save them. And if you click on the vehicle, it shows all the vehicle's information. And then you could filter it by price. You can filter it by make. By model. Okay, so we'll go ahead and skip to the next one. Oops. Yeah. So WordPress websites. So our website, Kit Fox Design, is built with WordPress. So it's like a templated design that we used. So I'll go ahead into portfolio. So we have lighting and style. So shout out to Blair. And then we do have Linux homes. So maybe you can just click on it and it takes you directly to the website. So these were used using WordPress. And there's communal auto sales here in Bakersfield that we did. And there's Blair's website, lighting and style. This is also used using WordPress. Okay. So this is with a Seago Insurance. And so what they provided, this is the sketch file. So it's much just like a picture just with some layers. And so with just this photo, being given this photo XD file, we are able to produce their landing page. So it's translated in Spanish and in English. Let me change it to English. Okay, so it's just exactly how they wanted it. So this is all custom. So this isn't using any templates, it's just all from scratch custom. Okay. And then if anyone has any questions.
I do.
Okay.
Do you guys go out to these companies and take pictures and all that, or do they supply them all to you?
They supply their own photos.
Okay, so you go out to them or they come to you and you just design it for them?
Yeah, so usually they just tell us what they would like. So they tell us what colors they want, kind of how they want it outlined. They provide the content and the photos, and we just put it all together.
Okay, thank you.
I have a question. Who do you guys use for logo designs and graphic designs?
Usually we recommend Fiber. So even if someone wanted to get their own logo, we just have them get one off of Fiber.
What about Canva?
What about Camera?
Canva, C-A-N-V-A.
We haven't used that.
Okay.
I do have a question for you.
Okay.
For like Blair's website, you know how he has all those photos that he has. Does he have to send you photos constantly to update those photos, or does he do those himself? I just as an example, not to pick on you, but I'm just curious to know.
Yeah, so with Blair's website, so it could go either way. So just however comfortable someone is working on their own website, we could show them how it works, how to change out the photos, the text, but a lot of times people mess it up. So most commonly we would make the updates, so they could just send us an email or something like that, giving us the updates, and then we could push it. But if they are comfortable working on their own, they could just log in to the admin and it just change their own photos, and it's fairly simple, like once you get the hang of it.
Okay, cool. Thank you so
I have a
much.
question. The price, mute yourself. Is the price for a WordPress different than a custom?
Yes, because for WordPress, it is more of a template, so it's not so detailed. So with that, it's not so much time going into it, so that we could usually make a WordPress website within roughly a month, depending on the person involved, you know, when they're getting us the content, the photos, communicating with us like how they like it, how they like what they want changed. But something custom usually takes a lot longer because it's a lot more time is going into making everything look the way it does.
Any other questions? Brittany, thank you so much.
Thank you.